If you're here, you're supposed to be. You already know what it is. It's MIORBI. It's make an impact to be impacted in your daily choices every single day. This is a MIORBI morning that I like to call it. I want to wake up. I want to come and sit and just listen to nature, be in the presence of the sun, the trees, and hearing the birds chirping and going off in the morning as they do in their world and their frequency and their environment. They not separate from this. Same way we not separate from this. One thing I definitely noticed while I've been out here camping and while I've been on my journey and stuff like that is that a lot of the times when I wake up, I don't really be realizing that I immediately just go and grab my phone. And then I recognize, I was like, dang, so every time I wake up, what am I telling my brain? When I wake up, what's the first thing that I'm putting into my awareness before I start the day? So then now I come here and I ask you, do you recognize what you allow yourself to gravitate towards the second you wake up from sleep? The moment you get up, you grabbing your phone, you scrolling, you probably checking if somebody texted you back from last night, something like that. Early in the morning, first thing, so you already pinging your brain to like something to worry about or be on for the rest of the day. We have to be conscious and aware of these things in life when it comes to just our daily choices and our daily lifestyles. That we have to understand that when we wake up in the morning, that's your choice to pick and choose what you want to ping to or what you want to be aware of. You can wake up and you can choose to be aware of the presence around you, right? You can choose to go for a walk. You can choose to go outside. You can choose to meditate. You can choose to just lay there in silence and don't be on no technology. The best thing you can do for yourself when you wake up in the morning is to definitely not just automatically hop on technology. You just be scrolling like that and putting a screen to your face. That's the worst thing you could possibly do. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? But in the morning, when you wake up, you need to at least give yourself that 10 to 20 minutes of just the silence and stillness and let your mind just kind of get on its own frequency, get on its own tone. If you get up, you just pick the phone up, you telling your brain, okay, bet we gonna be on this social media shit all day. We gonna be doing this shit all day. We gonna be scrolling all day. That's all you gotta worry about. But if you wake up and you allow your mind to just be free in the space, then you get your own frequency, your own vibe. That you get to walk throughout the whole day in your own frequency, your own vibe. Right? When you wake up, it ain't nothing. It's dead silent. It's like you just like, damn. You know, sometimes you don't even want to wake up. Sometimes you don't even want to get out of bed. But in that time is the best time for you to tell yourself how you want to approach the day, how you want to approach the things you got to deal with today. You know? Like it's the morning. You got to vibe. You got to get in your energies. Like that's all this is. It's your energies. Man, I did it myself this morning. I literally woke up. First thing I did, turn my phone screen on. And then bam, I like consciously was like, bro, if you don't get up and go outside, do you not realize that the sun's out there? You not realize that the birds is chirping and shit? Like, nigga, like, it's time for you to go outside. Get up. So I came outside and I'm like, shoot, this is peaceful. But I'm like, you know what, let me bring MIORBI into this. Let me bring MIORBI into this presence that I'm experiencing. So I'm therefore able to show my audience and stuff like that, or community, or show you guys how it's okay, bro. Like it's okay to wake up and just take some time to yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to wake up and just be and not be in a rush all the time. It's okay to slow down. Like it's okay to do the little things you gotta do for yourself to feel like yourself. It's okay to feel like yourself. It's okay to tend to yourself. For real, man. It could be a simple walk. It could be a simple coffee in the morning. It could be a simple drive with no music. Whatever it takes for you to tap into the presence of yourself, then that's what you should do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's simple stuff, man. It's real simple things that you can do to just tap into yourself. You don't need to buy things. You don't need to go on some crazy excursions and to really tap into yourself and feel like yourself. You can really do anything simple, man. It could be a walk just by yourself. Be there with your thoughts, be there with your body, be there with your essence. And then you being there for yourself in the small ways. Because your brain wants you to go do all these other things in life, right? To be there for yourself. Go buy this, go on this trip, go do this. But in all reality, bro, you can really take a simple walk and you could be there for yourself. And that one moment, that one walk could be a walk that can change the way that you're gonna feel for the next couple months or the next couple years. Because you decided to just take some time to yourself. Like sometimes our mind likes to take us on these wild loops to try to get us to be at peace sometimes when like you don't really gotta do that much for yourself because you already have everything. Your mind just makes you feel like since the world's so big, you gotta go and get all this stuff to feel like, you know what I'm saying, you chilling and shit. But like, no, you always chilling. You just gotta allow your mind, allow your essence to come down to just chill. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing fantastic. It's a good morning. Waking up. I'm here. I'm speaking. Just chilling. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good as well. Just discussing like patterns that just off a wake up. When we wake up in the morning, we always just go to our phones and we need to pull ourselves back from that habit. We need to pull life back from that habit of just going on the phone, like off awake though, man. Like our brains are so powerful. We should not just give it the phone, give it technology as soon as we wake up. We need to give our brains presence. We need to give ourselves presence in the mornings. Like really tap in. Life's been treating me good. Nothing for me to complain about, man. It's all life is really just lessons and tests, man. A lot of things you do go through is just tests for you to learn from and evolve. So for me, man, all I can really say is that life been treating me. It's been treating me good because I like learning lessons. I really like learning. I like learning from mistakes, adventures, curiosity, spontaneousness. I just like learning from doing things because you gain knowledge from all of that. You gain wisdom from actually experiencing things in life. And a lot of the things that I don't know if you've noticed, but in this world, a lot of people, when they be trying to tell you things that they know, or they be like, oh, I know this or I know that, but most of the time they heard that from somebody on social media, or they went and they looked it up on Google or something like that, but they never experienced it for themselves. So then they attach their own opinions on top of it, and then they give it to you like, oh yeah, I do know what I'm talking about. But it's like, no. So in order in this life for you to actually know things, is for you to go experience them for yourself. Because once you experience them for yourself, that's the knowledge and wisdom that you carry on to your next experiences that nobody can tell you or take away from you or shake from you. And I feel like a lot of people miss that aspect of life. Is like, I get everybody else got their shit going on, but you need to recognize and realize that you can have your own stuff going on. You can be having your own experiences in life that you experience to build yourself up, to build your character, build your knowledge, your experiences. Like, that's how you learn. You know what I'm saying? My dad gave me some advice when I was younger. He told me you have two ears, one mouth. Listen twice as much as you talk. Yes, that's 100%. Yes, yes. Bro, there's wisdom in the silence, bro. There's wisdom in the pauses. Most powerful people don't gotta say anything, bro. They just gotta be. Most powerful people don't gotta say anything. They just gotta be, man. You just gotta be able to be. And even in that saying that you just said, bro, that shit, it come down to presence. Because if you listen more than what you taught, then hey, you just being present. Yeah. Man, I had to, you know what I did, bro? I had to join I think I was talking to one of my friends a couple days ago about this. But I ended up telling her, I was like, bro, I realized that at a young age, around like 17, 18, I recognized in myself that in order for me to have learned to be a man, I had to go and join the military because I didn't have a male figure in the household on a daily basis showing me and teaching me how to be a man. So at like 17, 18, I knew like, bam, like in order for me to learn how to be a man, I gotta go do some man shit. So I went and joined the Marine Corps, the military. But in the world, a lot of people like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you joined the Marine Corps, you did this, you did that. But like, to me, like, I didn't join to be no Marine or be that. I joined because there were certain attributes or aspects of a man that I needed to learn in order to exceed in this life. And the way that I knew for me to do that shit was to go to boot camp, man, and get that discipline instilled inside of me. For me to know like what's right and what's wrong and how to get things done and how to get things done fast, how to move with a purpose. Like I joined the Marine Corps, yeah, but I ain't joined to be a Marine. I joined to learn certain values and certain aspects and principles that I could adopt into my character, into who I am. So I know how to move, you know what I'm saying? Like for myself. And I feel like a lot of people join the military, but they so caught up on the wrong aspect of it. And it's like, bro, you learn so much stuff. It turns you into a whole nother person. You know what I'm saying? But the things that you learned is the things that you should cherish. The knowledge and the wisdom that you learn from these experiences, what you should cherish, man. Like not the bad things, not the test that was put in place for you to learn the wisdom and the knowledge. Don't be mad at the test that was put in place for you to be where you are. Like, don't be mad and upset about the test that took place for you to understand what you understand today. Like, that's the past, bro. Stay in the present. Push for the future. But everything that's going on in your life and all of our lives are just tests, allowing us to constantly get to know ourselves on a better level. So don't get mad at the test. Worry about the lessons. Thank you for the support. Yeah, it teaches you patience, respect. Yeah, it does. But if it don't teach you that, it can turn you into something completely different. It can make you hate the world. It can make you turn lazy. It can make you alcoholic. It can make you very anxious. It can make you depressed. It can make you all kinds of shit. But if you have a strong mentality, then you understand that like you can learn other things, bro. Like experiences, bro. You learn. Take the wisdom from the experiences, yo. Take the wisdom from the experiences. Understand that life is gonna keep going no matter what. But take the wisdom from the experiences and flip it, man. Knowledge is power. You got a lot of knowledge in you because you went through a lot of shit.